night breakfast. You would have time for dinner the thing today. Let's go to the library, please. Come, John, let's go to the library.
Good morning. It looks so different. I didn't even like. I knew the school.
Especially I think you want to move on the upper side.
Okay.
So what's up, John? Everything yes. Good.
And I respectfully hand over to the class monitor, the class president, and you know who that was at that time.
Okay.
Who was the class monitor?
Our head boy.
The head boy? Oh, okay. So call for the head boy then.
Jacob Powell.
Mr. Jacob Powell.
At that time we used to have two ships.
Morning and afternoon. Oh, okay. So we have two head boys here.
And our head girl.
head girl, one off. Where's the other one? Not here. I'm holding on a detention in now. Alright? So please put your hands together for the class of 1981 as the head, one of the head boys come and relieve me of this microphone. I am not from any of these classes.
Thank you. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Let us come on, give us a Yallahs I welcome. Come on. Give us a Yallahs I welcome. Give us a Yallahs I welcome. Come on. So you'll be seeing our faces, our ugly faces, right up until your lunchtime. Hope it don't affect your lunches. Who said that? Oh, thank you. All right. So we're gonna begin with. Hey, come to the front. Come, everybody, come to the front. Okay, we're gonna. So.
I can take it. No, she will bring it.
Okay, come. Okay, let's get off the stage, man. We don't want to be on no stage. Come on, everybody. Come down, everybody. Come down. We're not gonna be on any stage. We're gonna be right here in front of you. Okay? You see all of us? Oh, you want us to go in the sun? Okay. All right. So we know that all of you are beautiful singers, and so we're gonna do praise and worship. So we're gonna clap, we're gonna sing, we're gonna jump, we're gonna shout, and it's only for half an hour, so we won't get tired. Okay? Okay? So, my beautiful lady, give me a song. Come on, where you going? Hello? Come on, give me a song to start off with. Which one you like? To pray, and the Lord shall have his way, and the glory of the Lord is coming down. I want a revival in my soul. I want a revival in my soul. I must supply to the blood
of Jesus to get a revival in my soul. Send down the rain, send down the rain, send down the gospel rain, send down the rain, want a revival in my soul. In my soul, I want a revival in my soul. I must apply to the blood of Jesus in my soul. Write my name up there. Write my name up there. Oh, touch your finger on the golden, touch your finger on the golden pen and write my name up there. Write my name, come on. Oh, write my name, write my name. I wanna go wrong, I wanna go wrong, jeopardize me. I wanna go wrong. It's so good. All joys and trials when I get home on the other side. I'm gonna shake my hands with the others. I'm gonna tell all the people good morning. I'm gonna sit down to find my Jesus. I'm gonna sing down every second life. All joys and trials when I get home on the other side. I'm gonna shake my hands with the others. I'm gonna tell all the people morning. I'm gonna sit down beside my Jesus. I'm gonna sit down and rest a little while.
That is why I love it so. He's good to me. That is why I love it.
Class of 1981, the Reverend Dr. Jacob Powell.
Madam Acting Principal, Vice Principals, members of the academic, ancillary and administrative staff, students, boys and girls, all. The class of 1981 has joined you today and to be here at your school to encourage you and to ensure that as you go through life, that you will put before you those things that matter most. And as we join you today, I'd like to talk with you briefly about how you resist and what to resist. As you have heard, my name is Jacob Powell. I was well behaved. And I want to tell you a little story. I actually came to Yallahs Secondary from an all-age school way up in Yallahs Valley. And so while the group would have started in September, I came in January of 1977. I came in as a fresh prince. And you know that when the fresh prince comes to class, then the fresh prince looks around to see who is the most beautiful girl. And I found one. But that beautiful one was not paying me much attention at all. There was another boy in the class by the name Leroy Grant. And Leroy always had the attention of that girl. And I couldn't manage that at all. So I decided to have a fight with Leroy. And the fight was so bad that when Mrs. Bailey and the class knew Mrs. Bailey very well, when she came to the class and saw how the class was in disarray, she asked what happened. Nobody said anything to her as to what happened. But their eyes were fixed on me. And because their eyes were fixed on me, Miss Bailey knew right away that I had something to do with the dismantling of the class. And right there, before Leroy, and the girl, and everybody else, I got a flogging. Because I did not resist the temptation to fight. That was my first and last fight at school. And today, I'd love for you to think about resisting some things that are out there that will hold your attention on things that are of no value. in the Epistle of James, in chapter 4 of the book of James, the Word of God tells us to resist the devil and he will flee from us. In these times, the devil walks around seeking whomsoever he can find to eat. And there are several influences out there. They approach you with their music, they approach you with their taglines, they approach you with all kinds of things, with the way they dance. And if you are not careful, you'll fall just for anything or everything. But I want to ask you to resist all those things that are calling for your attention. What chief things that you need to resist in these times is the decision, the determination, and the desire to become shoppers. And we have a lot of them all over the place. I invited a group of guidance counselors to my school a couple of days ago because we had an intervention for grade 9 students. And one of the counselors reported when we were doing our debriefing session that in her group she asked the question, what students would like to become when they grow up? And one bright boy said he would like to become a chopper. Right? He did not think that education was important. He told the counselor that he didn't need education because he was going to become a chopper. And the counselor tried to persuade him and to let him know that if you want to become a good chopper, or I'm hoping that that's the right pronunciation, then you will have to educate yourself. Or if you educate yourself, then maybe you will become a better one. Alright? So therefore, we have to resist all those illegal and unwarranted things out there that call for your attention and that will put you in trouble with the law. You have to resist the temptation also to become parents before time. By that I mean resisting teenage parenthood, girls becoming mothers while in school, and boys in school becoming fathers. I worked with the Women's Center for 5 years, and I saw the pain of both parents and girls who became pregnant, and somewhere between pregnancy and delivery, the young man walked away and said like Shaggy, it wasn't me. Do you remember Shaggy? Alright, so girls, you have to remember now that you have your future before you and you have to educate yourself. And boys, always remember that you should first learn to become a man. And in becoming a man, you resist the temptation to fall prey to all those influencers who are out there who through their music advise you to become who your parents and your teachers really don't want you to become. Resist. Resist the temptation to walk away from your education. Educational pursuits are good. It is good to take your education seriously. Every single one of us you see up here today sat in the same classrooms that you have now. We walked these corridors. We were friends of our teachers. And I'm going to tell you something, I hope you will not practice it. Because it may sound good, but you have to determine what is good for you. I remember the days when a group of us would have gone beyond the wall over there to cook dumpling and chicken, right? And we would take back for our teachers and we would take back for the females in class. Nobody caught us. No one did anything out of order, but we made sure everything went well. We resisted the temptation to be bad boys and bad girls. So I'm asking you today to resist with everything that is in you. And if you do, the Lord will bless you and you will achieve. As I close, take this from me. The Reverend Dr. Dietrich Bonhoeffer said, "It is not your aptitude, but your attitude that will determine your altitude." I thank you.
Surely I need him now. Never a time I need him now. Surely I need him now. I need the sun goes down.
Awesome day. We thank you for our life. We thank you for health and strength. Thank you for our school. And we pray that as we work together as staff and parents, that you will be here always to protect, to guide, and to bless us. Raise our consciousness to that level where we will respect each other, pay attention to what we are here for. We ask you, O God, to be with us and to guide us throughout the rest of this day. Through Jesus Christ, your Son, our Lord and our Savior, we pray. Amen.
Amen.
Thank you.
1981. Now, for high school, the class of 1981, so a little bit more lively than the class of 2026. Put your hands together one more time for them, please. Yes. And I hope you're taking notes from the head boy who shared timeless words of wisdom, what it is that you need to resist. And I can say that whatever you resist or accept is what's going to make or break you in the future. Some things you can do without, something that you're forcing yourself into, you can just simply resist it and just say, when I get there, and it will be much better then. Alright? We want to thank you so very much for sharing with us, class of 1981, your presence here. And I would know that you aren't class of 1981 will be integrating themselves. They're going back to classes, they're going back to classes. They're going to the grade 9s and the grade 8s to integrate, mix and mingle. Grade 9 and 10, yes. Yeah. Stand corrected. 9 and 10 graders, there's an integration of this so popular years coming to your class. So that will be after this devotional exercise has ended. And we know that it's going to be a whole lot of goodness that they are coming to share with you. And I want for you to be very responsive to what they are doing. Mrs. Williams, anything to share? Please, we're sending them off first. 81, please, from a line.
Yes, good for you.
From a line 81.
A group of students from the class of 1981. In other words, they graduated from Yallahs High School in the year 1981. They are here this morning to integrate. They are here this morning to integrate with you, to share their journey over the years with you, to share with you foundations laid for them and where they are today, and what you can do, I'm sure, to reach higher heights later on in life. Please welcome the class of 1981. To them, I'm sorry you missed your option session, but I'm sure your teachers will make it up with you, and you definitely will benefit from this morning's engagement. All right, so I'm handing over to Mr. Powell, Reverend Powell, and the other persons who are here.
Let you know that some of the very same classrooms that you occupy today, and which we also sat in those classrooms and learn from our teachers, right? Before we go any further, I am going to allow the group to introduce itself. So we are going to start with my far left.
I'm Sandra. I'm John Saunders.
I'm George Edward.
And I'm Jacob Powell. Did you hear the names?
Sandra Dawson. John Saunders.
George Edward.
Jacob Powell. All right. So we are with you this morning. I want you to quickly tell us your name. So we are going to start from this row. Raja, Gordon. All right. Say Griffith. Forbes. Raji. Knight. That Russell. On your other side. You have to talk, because my ears stepped on to your. Where are you? What role are you in? So we are not going to be keeping you for very long, but we're going to ask that you give us your undivided attention because we want to share with you our experiences when we were coming here as students. All right? And so they say ladies before gentlemen, so I'm going to ask Joan. Go ahead.
First off, no, I'm not trying to shade any of you guys or anything like that. But there was a saying that one of our teachers used to tell us. Manners carry you through the whole world. So if it's anything you guys take away from that, when you're in uniform, you have to be respectful to the uniform because you're representing the school. When you're in school or when you're on the street, when you're in your taxi or your buses where you're going home, you should be humble to still represent your school. I remember one time I came to school and we were wearing white shirts and khaki skirts. And me with my bold self, at the time they have ballet and bobby socks. And they have colors like red and blue or whatever. And I turned the red part up. Did you know Mr. Wilson paint my socks? Paint my socks. So I'm just telling you guys, you have to follow rules, you have to follow guidelines, you have to follow regulations. And if you don't, there are consequences and repercussions. So just be mindful that, when you are in the class, listen to your teacher. The teacher is not going to steer you wrong. She's there to guide you. And you guys are here to listen because whatever you take away from here now, you're going to be in the real world. And it's cool out there. Nobody's going to babysit you. You're going to have jobs and you're going to have responsibilities. And they're going to expect you to carry it out. And you're not going to babysit you. So I just want to leave this with you guys so you know, have a little bit of what we went through. So, turn over to Sandra. So I'm going to stand.
So I am very happy to be at my alma mater today. This section was not here. This building right here was not here when we were here. And I think our grade 9 block would have been somewhere in the quadrangle here. When I attended this school, I never given a shit, right? My name never called for me. I was always obedient. Always. But I want to talk to you today as a teacher, because I have taught for over 30 years. Now, when I was teaching, because I'm not teaching anymore, kind of gave it up, I got tired. When I was teaching and my students come in, they could not enter unless they say, "Good morning." "Good morning, miss." Some of you guys who came in, just come in late. And the next thing, if you're coming late into my class, you would have to find any seat that was available. If somebody was sitting in your seat, you would have to find another seat. That would have been my rule in my class. Because you know what? The teacher was, what's the name again, miss? Duffus. And Miss Duffus was teaching, and you would have to disturb her class, right? Searching, fighting for this seat. But anyway, it's good to see you, and you're all looking wonderful. Wonderful. And I know that you have a bright future ahead of you. And all you need to do is to just learn. I know that in the world, there are so many things out there to distract you, to take your attention. Sometimes for me, it does that to me. Facebook, YouTube, this, that. It's all there. And the influencers. And I want to tell you, a lot of those influencers, they are telling lies. You should know that by now. It's all about making money. The more views you give them, the more shares you give them, the more money that they make. And sometimes you occupy your time getting them to make money and not doing your work. So just know that. Every share, every like, every thumbs up, every this, every that, that's how they make the money. And so sometimes they just talk anything. That will, some people do their bathroom. Oh, we clean our bathroom now. What's that? Why would you want to watch somebody clean their bathroom? Why would you want to watch a fight? How is that going to benefit you? Think about it. So, many years ago, I would tell my students, that time we had what? Banner phone? And then we transitioned into the BlackBerry and the Samsung and I always tell my students, are you hearing me down the back? I always tell my students, you don't see anything yet with the technology. I always tell them that. I said, this technology is going to evolve into what your mind is going to blow your mind. So you know what I said to them? Do your schoolwork. That's the only thing that's going to stand at the end is what you are educated with. And I hope today that you're not one of those who will let the technology control you, take you over, that you can't focus, that you can't have a direction, that you don't know what you want, that you think you want to become a YouTuber and an influencer. Because after a while, you know what's there now, AI. So all these videos now is AI videos. All these things, AI. So I hope you take your lesson seriously and don't think about quick money, because quick money leaves quickly. But a good education will carry you through life. And I can tell you that from experience. I know as a teacher, or I was a teacher, that a lot of times we look at the teachers and we say, oh, look, me I want for the teacher then, and they want for the. I had a student one time who, I was always a grade 11 form teacher, and this boy, I remember, I said to him, nothing was going on for him, he was poor. And I said to him, you know what, I always get like the youth service form, and the hard form for them, you know, to guide them and push them through. And he said, Miss, I don't want that. I'm not going to do no youth service. A scamming me ever do. Yeah. What do you think happened to him? Okay. Because those are not anything that you can live off. It will look nice and sweet and you're collecting the money for a while. But after a while, it's going to go. I'm telling you. And the final thing I want to say to you is, I want you to persevere. A lot of things are going to come into your way. A lot of obstacles are going to come into your way. A lot of temptations are going to come into your way. But I want you to persevere. Stay focused. When I was at this school, and I was in grade 11, 1980 to be exact, my mother died. I don't know if any of you have any parents who have died since you're here. But you know, once your parent dies, what do you think happens? Everything starts to go down the drain. Hard, difficulty. But I still had to persevere, because I still had to do my exam, I still had to pass them, and I still had to push through. Life was hard, but you see, education take us out of it. Take us out of any problem. Even though it look like sometimes it's not, it will eventually take you out. And that's what I want to say to you. Persevere, stay focused, do your schoolwork, listen to your teacher, even when the teacher miserable, you know that word, you see? Even when the teacher looks like she's pushing you too hard or he's pushing you too hard, even when you can't bother, even when the sun burning you on the side over there, stay focused. Stay focused. And I promise you, one day you'll remember that Miss Dockery, Sandra Dockery, says, I remember that teacher. And don't be like some students who, when they come to school, the wind is what carry them. If the wind blowing here, sir, that's where they go. And if you go in here, sir, that's where they go. No. If you come to school without any purpose, you are going to be taken by the wind. And anybody and anything. One more thing I want to tell you. I had a student, very bright boy. Very, very bright. I used to teach him accounts. Very, very bright. And sometimes
Other things that destroy the society. This year that thing called influence. Yes. Why is it that they influence you? It's because you soft and easily susceptible to people, huh? Okay. So at the time when you look on your whether iPhone or Android, no? Any one of them, when you look on that, you tell yourself that anything you do, that is what I'm doing. That is wrong. Alright. At my age, right? You think that influencer can make me drop my pants to show my underwear? Nobody will know what underwear I wear. When these girls go in school, you know what their mother do? None of you people. Woman, none of you can tell me. Eh? Then give them blue mask. Something come catch them way down here, son. And you know what bad about it? Then design free round the foot. Not for one another, we hear that now. Right? But you them sell tights and all of them things there. So you people now have to put your people self in a proper context. Put on yourself that people can regard, you know. When enough of your people me see on the street, you know. And trust me, it's tempting to stop and say, go your yard. Young people like you, and if I'm lying, any one of you can stand up and put up your, you don't have to stand up, you put up your hand and tell me, say, lie me at you. No for you people, even 7th grader. Also, I see them lean up, a man in them years. And I talk about man that is sometimes 8 or 10 years older than them. When we go to school, you see them, then I talk to it. You know why? Because they might look forward in our life. And when we leave school now, when we pick them up 45 years later, they won't come up with us. Ask them what I say to them. I say, Jesus Christ, thank you, Father. I know me get the free of it. Me never get one in a school. Right? Because they were looking forward in life. Not saying that you people, women, should isolate yourself, you know. Right? You still meet and greet. But what I am saying, keep yourself intact, because the longer you can keep yourself being a woman, right, you're going to become a lady in your future. You understand? And the respect will be there.
Let me make an introduction right there. Mr. Wilson, our former president, now deceased, he used to say, never run and meet a bus that is coming towards you, for it might just run you over, right?
Exactly.
All of us here will eventually reach at full adulthood and have all the female and male that you want to have, right?
Yes.
So it's just a matter of time. One more very important thing, the preservation of this institution, right? We took necessary steps to keep our institution, don't destroy the infrastructure that exists. Somebody might be fighting and they taking the desk and
swing off for one another.
In 1988, when the hurricane came, you were not yet born. 1980, I was down in Bransford, Farmer School, right? And I can recall a gentleman taking a boulder, a big stone there, to knock the door of the school off because he said he wanted somewhere to stay because the hurricane had destroyed it. I said, where the hell you going to put that stone down? Put that stone down. I'm not going to allow to break the door off. And if you had broken that door off, it would be the responsibility of the government to put a new door on. And they say, oh, the government has to preserve the institution that you attend. It will be for your children and your children. If we had destroyed the school, none for you here. Preserve the infrastructure, the furniture, everything that's here, preserve them. Let nobody destroy your school that we didn't destroy. Very important that you keep this institution.
All right. The lab. You see the lab over there?
Boys and girls, boys and girls, I want to understand. I want two girls. I want to understand. I want to be serious today. We are here because we are facing a challenge in society that is really affecting us as a nation. And as Mr. Foster said about the police, people look down at police. The reason for that is attitude. People join the force with bad attitude. Okay? And if you join the coach with a bad attitude, you're going to get a bad result. Okay? Let me just share something with you. Personal experience. What we are today is as a result of what we do. I came to this school. Sometimes, let me tell you something. One shirt, I have to go home and wash it for the other day. I wasn't able to go to canteen every day and have school lunch. I can tell my mother's a good baker. I used to bring pudding in this brown paper bag. And lunchtime, I find myself on the play field, hide away and have my piece of pudding and a sup. You just call it sup in the bag. Alright? Sup, okay? So therefore, I'm telling you something. It's not it's boys and girls that we're coming from. It's where we are heading. Alright, and I want you today to get the attitude. What I have in life today is out of my walking to school, join the police force, and I did well. Okay? I want my own home and other things. And you can do the same. You can do the same. So just come to school with attitude. Let me tell you something. I used to go to school, even go to church, with khaki pants and a t-shirt.
Anything else you want to ask us? No, want to keep this up quiet. If it's just a general, eh? Yeah, practical.
Yeah, they should He's talking in the past.
Okay. If there's anything you want to know about us, okay, I'll tell you. For me, I have 3 children. I have 6 grandchildren. Yes, I have 6 grandchildren. I work with the Ministry of Community and Children's Services. So that means I work with the government. I work with the government for over 20 years.
Sally, students don't look like a grandmother, so you must think if you're
My eldest child is 30, gonna be 38 in September. Yes, sir, darling. Yes, so I have three beautiful daughters.
It's all about she.
She?
Yes, the next lady.
How old do you think I am?
25.
I am 62 years old.
71. Yeah,
I'm still young enough and I don't know all over here.
I wouldn't like the young food to eat.
I have 2 kids.
Sir, she have any kids?
My oldest child is 25 years old. Presently,
What is this job?
first, before I left Canada, see this one job. He's supposed to be doing HVAC, but he's not doing that. He's just doing what he wants to do. But still, he behaves a certain way because he could not leave my home with his pants down here. He could not leave my home dressed anywhere. But you would have to take that for yourself. When you look in the mirror, what you see, does it look good to you? You know, they used to have some cartoons back in the days. And you see the people with the pants down here, so it tights up. They use that to hide. You don't look good when you dress nicely. But when you present yourself properly, people take you serious. Okay? So you want to be taken serious or as a joke?
Let's quickly hear from you guys. Let's
Talk to us. Tell us what it is that
someone say something, anything. Eh? Yeah.
Sir.
Yeah.
At 2026, nobody not gets this in the right now.
The one not
You have to look like a nerd.
Yeah. Oh,
You look like a nurse. I want that. Oh, wireless microphone.
Like, not respect people.
Alright, one question. When you got the shop, and you order your flour and your rice, when you take them to your feet, I respect? Okay. You see that hold on, you see that same nerve there? In the home, and you must study your book. It's when exam time come, bam! It's when the job come, bam! Who have the money? You see a nerve, but who have the respect? What do you mean? You said? Huh? You said Indian. Who is a nerd? How would you define a nerd? What is a nerd? No, I mean, I said this. Because I want to understand. A nerd is somebody who reading book all the time. Is that what you mean?
Like that. When they celebration,
well, that wasn't what we understood. Right. No, I do the same time. I see him time. Yeah, man, I tell you. I just never hey. Yo. No. I see him also on a different thing. I said also. Look, holy. But why? That's it. I'm glad they said that, Why is it that they are not graduating?
Because society has enough now, we don't have to be serious and not subjective in success in our life. That's different from
yes, we have 100%. You look like somebody who will be a leader. Yeah, you have the passion. Yeah, you need to turn passion. Like, right now, you know, I'm so you ladies, girls. Somewhere. You see the man, the boy, on the way in life. I don't want to. You're fine for them. You put everything in my life. They help you. They help you. I say no respect. You like the test? Is this alright? We just take air conditioning. Yeah. Large units. Like if you want this, that whole building. There should be a huge thing like maybe the unit outside, the unit will take up this classroom. I go on the building with big pipes, carrying to the, what you call the evaporator, one inside that blue thing. Right.
it is a dual thing because it also carry heat. Because in the States and Canada, England, a lot of countries, the same system that we build cool air is also heat. Yeah. So you switch from cool air to hot air, whichever whatever time. So what Mr. Kenton is saying is nothing beat a trade. We call it trading. Some skill. You guys need to ensure that you target, and Ms. Senator Pitts mentioned first what you guys want to do. And about 4 persons put up them. Right. Next time we want to see everybody to answer. I must know where you want.
Because I still don't hear no one say they want to be a carpenter. I want to be a plumber.
My friend over there wants to be a business. I want to be a farmer, which is really good. You want to be a farmer too?
I'm already into that.
That's
so, these skills that we're talking about, plumbing, carpentry, masonry, maybe masonry is a little cheaper. Carpentry, plumbing, electrical, they are paying more than what doctors earn. Believe you me. They are paying what doctors are earning. As a matter of fact, all the trade. So you guys, I know the internet is so interesting, fascinating, but the internet is good and bad. Like 60% bad, in my opinion, 40% good. I believe that. It's hard to believe because they come up and use the internet. We never know nothing about it. Right. So you call us old school. But if we supposed to line out our progress, you see why the old school was better. Or is better. So you still have to listen to your parents, your family, your other relatives that then start the old school. Take in some of that. You need to mix with the new school. Right? So I was a student here and I never go, I did not have the opportunity as Mr. mentioned about university. Here she said the class, give them an idea of the doctor, being a doctor, and the class that it takes 7 years.
7 to 8 years.
But Conrad, you have to tell them you started out just fixing bicycles.
Yeah, well, no, I start at 17 when I left school.
Yeah.
Doing farming.
Yeah.
Right? Because my mommy couldn't find $1. So the Christmas I come and he said, well, you have to wear the shoes because we never have shoes, one shoes. Yeah. We go every year, I learned that year. So me decide say, so I am this leader from your age, younger than you. That I decided that I go and go do some farming across the road from me, and I was successful. Right, me and another friend did it, and we were successful. We get the crop. Them time that we get 5 cents a pound for tomato.
Fix up now. Fix up. I was used to be in this very same classroom. This used to be 10-2, right? 10-2. 10-2. And 10-1 used to be that one over there. Alright? So they're going to introduce themselves to you. Maybe not all of them will just say a few words to you, just to encourage you on your way forward, on your journey forward, because trust me, the journey is going to be a very, very, very long one. It can be very, very, very difficult. if you choose to go that route. But they will share some experience with you. I am not going to say. My name is Patrick Bennett, and I'm a past student. We start with.
My name is Nina. I'm a past student.
Patricia Bundy Brown.
Kenton Garden, 10. Anybody hear about me?
Yes.
No, sir.
My name when I used to come here was Margaret Enriquez, and most people would know me by the name of Dolly.
She was very pretty.
She was very pretty.
Very pretty at that time. At that time. Okay, so.
Yes, I'm Patrick Davis, otherwise known as General Echo.
Alright.
General is a bit
And my name is Joan Saunders.
Okay, so you're gonna hear. So for this morning, you're gonna hear a couple of minutes from General Echo, Mr. Gordon, Bundy, and Joe, right? So you're gonna just gonna share some experience with you. For a couple minutes because we just want to listen and absorb. Just focus.
Like I said, my name is Joan Saunders and I am a product of this school. When I was coming here, I was very shy and reserved, but nonetheless, the teachers would get us to participate, and we would participate. Coming to school, a lot of times, I never have lunch money, and I would have to walk from Norris. I don't know if some of you know where Norris is at. Walk from Norris to come here, and then walk from here to go back home. Yeah, we have to walk. If we want to come, we get up early to get to school.
7:30.
Yeah, we get to school.
We started at 7:30 now.
When I do have money, I'll take a bus that they call Peace Time and come here. But I'm saying all of that to say this. There are going to be adversities, but you guys can't give up. No matter what. Stay vigilant, stay focused, because at the end of it all, you'll see the result. Don't come to school and play around with your buddy there giving problem in class and you're going to join in. Because your buddy's going to go home and he's going to study while you wasting time. And he's going to come in and ace the test. So you guys have to pay attention to your teacher. Sometimes you may say the teacher miserable. Or you think that the teacher don't care about you. But the teachers do. That's why they're teachers. Because they do care about their students. So you guys have to put in the work. Put in the hard work. And if you brighter than him and he's struggling something, help him. Take him and just show him how to do it. I remember I used to have problem with math. She's a mathematician. Bundy. She used to show me how to break it down and teach me how to do the math. So you guys have to, each one teach one, you have to help each other, and no matter what it is, nobody is done. None of y'all is done. Everybody learn on a different level. And you guys have to just put your best foot forward and be vigilant, like I said, and do the hard work and stay focused. And I know you little girls inside here and little boys inside here see one another and you like your one another off or whatever the case may be. Don't pay that no attention. Because ain't nothing here you guys gonna run down that you're not gonna experience when you get a little bit older. So put that aside and stay focused on your schoolwork. Because at the end of the day, when you have your education, nobody can take it from you. You're dead with that. You understand me? And don't run down TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, none of them something there. Because guess what? What you're seeing out there is not real. They just put it out there to get likes, shares, and all of that. And they're getting paid. While you are the one who's paying them, because you're the one who's putting the money, you're the one who's liking, and you're the one who's sharing. And a lot of those things that you see they put up out there is just for that purpose. So remember, stay in school, help each other out, and do the best you can. That's all we're asking of you. Do the best you can. And when you're out in the street, represent your school. Represent your school, whether you're in uniform or you're not in uniform. Because guess what? Once you leave here, same like how we can come back, you guys can come back and do the same thing for the other kids that are coming up. Okay? And that's my little 2 cents.
We're brothers in school and we're brothers out of school. He was one of the bad boys that was coming to school.
Where's my bad man?
So, you know, but we're still classmates, we integrate, and we share other things. But so it will give you just a little of experience, so listen up, please.
Yeah, again, my name is Patrick Davis, otherwise known as General Echo. Bad boy in school. Hear the name I got? The General. So everybody looked to me as the gangster. Growing up, I was pretty much in the street like every, young boy, want to be like this man and that man. But there's one thing that I never lose. I always make sure I get my education. I never fall behind in class. And as soon as I get out of school, I realize how important it is. The day I walk across the stage out there and said I graduated, I know no mom and dad is responsible for me. I'm responsible for myself. I started to think different. So for all the little, especially the fellas, the young men, wearing clocks and the pants dropping down here sagging and the gangsters, and when you're 18 and you get out this school, walk across the stage, you graduate, you're going in a different world. And that's when the real world begins, because nobody comes to mom and dad anymore. You do something, the police coming to get you. They're not calling your mom, they're not coming with your mom and dad to talk about it. You're getting cuffed up. So at age 18, when I walk over that stage and walk off, I realize my life changed. I'm now a young man. I'm standing on my own. And I got to face everything that's coming to me. So right away, I start making my turns. I started reversing. I'm going backwards. I changed my life around. I'm no more General Echo. I'm just Echo. The general is gone. The badness is gone. The gangster is gone. Life begins. I becomes a man now. Shortly after, I becomes a father. And I got to be there to support a kid. Kid is looking to me like I look to my mom and dad. The things I look to my mom and dad for, I know my kid's gonna start looking to me for that now. So I gotta put myself in a position to be able to afford it, to treat my kids the way I wanted to treat it as a kid. And that's how my life began. And I started from there, focusing on life. But like I said, I never fall behind in class, so I'm very educated in everything. So for you guys in here, that's the key. That's why you're here. It's free. And right now you have a mom and dad that's responsible for you. So you don't have to worry about nothing. Focus on getting your education. I migrated to the United States 4 years after I graduated school here. And I ended up starting a business there. Because I turned my life around. I'm no longer no gangster. And I remember one of my friends got in the business and he called me up for some advice. And he was asking me, who do this for you and who do that for you? And I'm telling him that, look, nobody do it for me. I do everything for myself. I was running a trucking business. Trucks, trailer, dump trucks. And my friend started, he bought one truck. And he had to go to get help to do his paperwork. Because in the United States, if you're running like a trucking business, if your truck breaks down 5 times for the year, you have to have receipt for every breakdown that you fix. If you get diesel 10 times for the day, you have to have receipt for that. Every toll you go through, you have to get receipt. You have to do all those and file your taxes at the end of the year. You don't do that, and the government catch you evading taxes, you're going to prison, and your business shut down. And I was I'm still living in the United States, and I was running 2 small businesses. I'm the CEO of both. I do everything in both. I don't have no second, no secretary. The only thing I never do is file the taxes, but I had to prepare everything and take it to the tax people, and they do the taxes. So that's how important it is to get your education. And you're getting it right now for free. Take it in. Don't worry about dropping your pants, hanging with the crowd. Reality kicks in, that's gone. How much people in the crowd is gonna give you a paycheck every week? How much people in the crowd is gonna give you some money, say, hey, go get food? Once in a blue moon. And they're saying, yeah, that's a friend, that's a commitment. But you live every day. You don't live once in a blue moon. So once you can provide for yourself, and that's the best. And it starts right here by getting your education so you can come out and be marketable in the world. And you can demand a pay. Instead of working for a minimum wage, you can demand a pay. When you go to an interview and they ask you, so what are you expecting for your pay? You can say, hey, I'm expecting so much. And it starts right here, man. So get your education. That's all I can say to you all today. And I hope you all will understand and take it from there. Get your education, that's the key. That's the move.
What is the key? Get your education. Okay, so you're listening. Okay, so you're gonna hear from two more people and then whatever. So Mr. Garden,
yes, everybody, good afternoon, good morning, everybody. Everybody doing all right? Yeah, my name is Kenton Gardens. Like I said, class of 1981. Graduated in 81. A little bit about me. I currently live in the United States. I was in the Jamaican Army back in 81. All I want to leave with you guys today is the fact that you have to stay focused, okay? Focus is the biggest thing in life where you have to remain steadfast. First, you determine what you want to be. Who know what they want to be when they grow up?
Awesome.
Great. If you stay focused on that and never lose focus, I guarantee you will be what you want to be. So my thing today is just to let you guys know that stay in school, get your education, do what you have to do. I know it's hard and stuff, coming to school. Sometimes it's very difficult to come, but you have to put that sacrifice, you have to put it out there, and whatever you put in, guess what? That's what you get out of it. Like a computer, garbage in, garbage out. So you put hard work into it and you get good results from it, okay? So just continue to work hard and focus on what you want to be in life. And I guarantee you, in a couple more years from now, you guys are gonna be class of 2026 coming back to visit the school like us, okay? So as I leave here today, please don't hesitate and focus on what you want to be, okay? Just look towards what you want to be and remain focused on it, okay? So my team for the day is remain focused, okay? That's it.
What's the keyword?
Stay focused.
No, let's give it one word. What's the keyword?
Focus.
Focus. The keyword is?
Focus.
So once you know what you want, identify what you want to
Go for it.
you're going to zone in on it. Stay focused, stay strong, stay straight. Thank you, Mr. Gordon.
Yes. Patricia Bundy Brown. And I would say to you, be on time. What I say? Be on time. When Joan spoke and Joan said she walked from wherever, I walk from Landui. Anyone who know Landui? I walk from Landui. Remember, in my time there was no taxi. So I had to be at school at 7:30 in the morning. I walked to school and I have to hurry up and get home early because if I don't get home on time, my parents have said, where were you? So you have to walk fast. So there is no reason that you have a taxi, you have a bicycle, a scooter, that you should come to school late. I work for a company and that company I live in Canada now, zero tolerance if you come to work late. What does that mean? First offense, I come to work late, I get a verbal warning. Second offense, I get a written warning. Third offense, I get dismissal. I have no job. So for me, where I work, I start working at 5:30 in the mornings. Now I have a car, and you can get there. But the thing is, now you're in school, you don't have any reason not to come to school on time. You shouldn't be coming when the teacher already finished the roll call. Show up on time. Stay focused, as we said. You know what you want to be. And as Joan said, she used to look to me for help. Help each other. So if one is good at English, one is good at math, one is good at science, help each other. Because that's the only way you're going to succeed. Because you might think that, okay, I know it and I'm going to ace the test. But when you know it and you explain it to someone, you know it better. It comes to you more clearly, because when I explain the math to Joan, it's in my head. Now, I don't know if many of you understand robots, but because I understood so much math when I was here, I could actually fix the robot and tell the robots what to do on my job. So if I want the robot to take something somewhere, I just put my program on and this. That is something that you may not be so much in Jamaica, but if you are that one person who is interested in robots and stuff, robots is what's taking over the world, because human eyes and cannot understand how fast things are going. So whatever products we make, whether it be cookies, whether it be macaroni and cheese, whatever, our natural eyes cannot see it. So we'll install something as small as this, which is called a sensor, and it sees everything. So you don't have to be a doctor, you don't have to be a lawyer, you don't have to be a nurse. You can be anything that you want to be. Just think about what you want to be, what you're good at. You may not be good in class, but you're good at fixing something. So you could be a carpenter. You could be a plumber. But stay focused on what you want to do. You could be a business person, but if you are going to go into business, you still need to learn here at school, because you have to understand business, because you will get robbed if you don't understand few basic things. You don't have to understand like the accounting and stuff, and as my buddy said, the tax part of it, because the tax part, when I move away, I didn't understand income tax, but if I don't do my taxes, I'm trying to go to jail in Canada. But at the end of the year, I have to do what is called a tax. And I give it to the guys who understand it. So stay focused. And I said in the other class, the heights of great men reached and kept were not attained by sudden flight, but while your companions slept, the toiling upward through the night. Stay up and do your work, just like how you can stay up on your phone. I'm in my 60s. I watch YouTube, and sometimes I get carried away because I didn't know I was on it so long. Stay up and do your work. This is the time. You have a lot of time to watch YouTube. So do your schoolwork now, do the assignment, do the homework the teacher give you. Don't come to class and don't get your work done. If you cannot get it done, ask somebody in the class can help you. Ask for help. Don't be embarrassed to ask for help, because you might think you're embarrassed, but the same person you asked didn't know themselves, but you can find it out together. Have a wonderful day.
Thank you. With us, he's one of our classmates, but let me tell you something. This man runs a business. He runs his own business. He's his own plumber. He's his own everything. Carpenter, everything. Mr. McFarlane, Conrad, come and say a few words to them for me, sir.
Hi. Hey, good afternoon, everybody. Morning. Because we're hungry. You too? All right. Okay. All right. My name is Conrad McFarlane. Hey, you know me?
No?
No? All right. Anyway,
Conrad McFarlane.
my name is Conrad McFarlane. Them call me Mr. Muck. I am owner of a couple businesses. Right in the parish, I'm not going anywhere. Came to the school, right through, graduated, was a good boy. So I would like you guys to say you're a good boy, like me later on. Because being good is what make you good going forward. Now I stay right here at 17-year-old when you were graduate, same year I graduated, 17-year-old. I left and I went to do some farming because I need to earn, because my mother couldn't afford. So move on from there, do the agriculture, make some money. Tomato sell for 5 cents a pound them time. Cucumber 3 cents a pound them time. Right? So it's not like big money. And the money we can say we are going to call it swagger or whatever. So, so fast. So I use my little resources and I went, take myself back to school, Sanders Catering in Kingston. I did so well because I was a listener, very intense with everything, that the school called me sent a telegram. They would never have no phone. It's telegram. So I had to rush to Devon House. I don't know Devon House. Who know Devon House? We want to get the nice ice cream. So I had to go to Devon House the Monday morning by 7:30. No Kingston, no nothing. But I am the type of person, a great leader. I can praise myself for that. And I don't give up on anything. Very determined. So I head on, make to check and find my sister-in-law and ex-sister-in-law. So I tell her, I say, I want to come by you and stay by you. She accept me, even though I ex. Now, I went to Devon House the Monday morning, thought I was coming back just for a little interview and whatever. No, them say work. I have to start work same time. I don't have no preparation, nothing prepared, not even a change of clothes. But I stay. Stay at Devon House. I did 2 years and 8 months at Devon House. That's the only work I have ever done for anybody at all. Never work otherwise for nobody, no company, nothing. 2 years and 8 months. And I used that time to start my own business, which was a bicycle shop. Any of your parents go and know of me and know the bicycle shop used to be opposite the Baptist church. A little shop. And I start that thing with 900 Jamaica dollar. That's time coming like about $90,000 now, or maybe a little more. Right? But don't watch the size of the thing. You know, just determine, say, go and do this thing. We start 2 carton box apart, so, and come to $900. And I start my thing. I have my little brother help me while I still go to work. Then I decide, so it start to grow. I put all my salary into it. Plus, when I go outside to work, I work in the kitchen. When I go outside to work, when I'm short of staff, I was a waiter outside here. I'm a mash up that. Me create history by serving like 1 table and earn $150 for the table. Big money that. Time my salary at $160. $160 and $1,000, you know. I'm earning $150 for 1 table because customer service. I'm born with it because of discipline of my mother and from school. Because our teachers used to praise us, you know. Our discipline. We don't get teacher no headache. I'm going to wish all of you guys listen and understand and just treat the teachers like mommy. Right? Treat other teachers like mommy. Please, they are the most important persons in our midst. Them cause we no dance. Them cause me have what me have. Today, I employ over 60 people. When cut it short. I am the owner of the Downtown Paylesses in Marnby. Who know any of the Downtown Payless then? Three rides. Well, I own all of them. Who know the Casa Laguna Hotel? I own the Casa Laguna Hotel. And other businesses. Trucking, tractors. And as Mr. Bennett said, he's a plumber, he's a carpenter, he's an electrician. When I come at the school, I was the best in my time. So when I do my GC, the teacher leave the class with me if he invigilate. Because them know, so the board of them give for wire was baby for me. So they leave me to take care of the class. Today you may execute all of that. But the brain is like the phone you have, taking so much. And if you feel confused in your brain, just wipe out something, same way, just forget some things. So you guys, you see what I mean? Right there you guys at. Nowhere different from me. But it just takes something. Determination, mainly. Right? And you have to value yourself. You have to know where you want. My mother the poor. Cut yard color and give it sometimes. She can't find nothing. So me couldn't stand that. So me did make a pledge that my kids them nah come so like me. And I did it. Right? So you guys, I want you guys to listen. All of us here is successful people coming from right here. And you guys can do it and do it even better. Call me one day, the old man, and say, old man, come here. You remember one time we had talk? I mean that, you know. Maybe 2 truck park up out this or something, whatever. But more importantly, what I want to do before I wrap up is that I want the weed thing. I really want to talk to you guys about. Anyone in a bun weed, I want to stop it. That's a mental damage. It's nice, like a plate of stew, peas and rice, right? And nice and that too. But it's not good. I beg on up on my knees. Do not follow the peer pressure, because that's what causes it most time. I went through it. I had a few guys here right now with peer pressure. And we used to go over there to go burn weed and all them things. And I do it for maybe about 4 months and then I realized, no, I'm not Conrad. When I come to class, I'm not Conrad, I'm Devon. I don't like the name there. So I dash it away. From them time until now, I don't want you smoke near me. So I beg you, the weed thing, please. And the next thing again, we are watching up on the road. The pants, where they were down here, so. A boy is something that. And on a young man now, on a man right now, we wouldn't call it a boy right now. So, on a man already, right? So, I want to live as a man. Man attire like we, look how we. So, what I talk about? And we are watching now. We saw the pants down here, so I come to school, it hurt me. Later on, I remember when I want to face come with a resume. I might not want to take you because me say in discipline, it starts from there. So please, change all of them things. Mr. Davis telling about gangster. When you go to school, I saw you still change. And no man no walk near him too tough. And you hear him talk to you a while ago. Change him, realize, say stupidness. Someone to just listen him. Listen me and listen us and just dash it away from now. It no pay, short term. All the bad man then dead before they reach 50. Badness no make no sense. Please, I don't know think about it. Be men and women. Okay? Everybody understand, right? Yes. Alright, good. Any question? Any question? Anybody have any question? Quickly? Yeah? Which kind of food? No. No. Misunderstanding.
Okay.
You bring lunch money?
Okay, thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for sharing. And students, remember, what you learned today, if you throw it away, then this is of no use to you. If you keep it, if you treasure it, if you use it, then it becomes something that will be integral to your growth and development. And the stage that you are in right now, remember that come next year, you will be going out into the market world where you are required to be the next generation of entrepreneurs. So make today the best that you can make of it. Don't waste it. Time lost can never be regained. Trust me, start today. If you wasn't ready, and if you feel that you're halfway ready, Say to yourself that today I'm going to start to get ready. CXCs is next year, right, for you? And some of you taking CXCs this year. Most of the job opportunities out there, if you're even going to work for Mr. McFarlane, he's going to know what are your qualifications, right? Because he doesn't want to take somebody who is going to give away his stuff, give away his money. So aim for 5 6Cs. Aim for 5 6Cs minimum. So you're going to get English, you're going to get math, and you're going to get a science subject, and any other two will do. Right? So start today, and you will be in it comes tomorrow. Okay? Have a nice day. We'll see you later.
Alright, just a minute please. Good morning everybody. My name is Latoya Brown and I am HOD for Service. No, when I came in here this morning I was about to give them an exam or a test, and then you came and I said thank God. No, they know the reason why I said that. I always speak to 10S, and for most part they don't understand. I always say this, I'm not from St. Thomas, but I am here. And I always say that the culture here is totally different from what I'm used to. In terms of the students who they give, I'm a past student of Edwinali, the Edwinali High School. No, I am happy for the opportunity for them, because I always say this. When I grew up, I wanted to be a teacher, and I came to Yallahs High School, which was my first work, and it was kind of a cultural shock for me, the way how students behave. No, if you ask them, they're going to tell you that I don't like them, and it's the truth. No, I am one of the persons that I still think that good mannerism should be displayed. The way how they speak, the way how they dress. I have one child that always tells LaShawn that any day that she thinks or have the thought of becoming a teacher, I'll send her right back where she comes from. No, just because of how the students behave. No. You say to them, students, pay attention. If you think that your pretty face is going to carry you anyway, you're going to get old. If you think that a man is going to take you anywhere, I'm going to be frank with you. I also tell the males that it is now out there in the world that man look man. And it's the truth. And communications with them. Yeah? Because of I think a child, what they should do. Yeah? But I am not going to argue for being rude or being naughty or not doing your work. I'm not going to do it.
As she said, the government paid her, she could come every single day and did not teach you nothing. Even though when you leave this classroom, when you graduated from this school, you might only use 10% of what you learn in the workforce. But that education takes you a long way. There's also, they always tell you to be polite, to be respectful. Respect takes you a long way. And if you're not respectful to your teacher, it won't be respectful to the person that will hire you. And that means that you will not have a job. If you're not respectful to the teacher that tells her something, you're not respectful to your parents either. Respect takes you a long way. The young man that bending over, you was sleeping earlier, that is lack of respect. You bending over, not paying attention, that is also lack of respect. You need to have respect first for yourself in order for you to have respect for others. You must have respect. Respect takes you a long, long way. So you need to do what? Respect yourself. We're not here to come tell you what and what not to do. But we just want you to let you know that you can reach.
Keep in mind also that if she didn't care for you guys, she could let you do anything that you want to do. And don't give a right about anything that you want to do. But because she cares and she knows the real world out there, you will just show you up and spit you out. She's trying for that to happen. Only when somebody loves somebody, they go out there. If she don't love you guys and want the best for you guys, she wouldn't care 2 cents what you do. Come to school, you waste your time, and you go home and you waste your time, and don't become nothing. She cares. And that's why she talks to you when she talks to you. She don't want you guys to go down the wrong path. You just trust me, you can't go down the wrong path.
I'll say one thing. In Canada, if you don't graduate from high school, you're gonna pick the garbage off the street. They would not even hire you to pick up garbage if you don't have a high school diploma. I work for an industry, and if you do not have something higher than I-CIDR to work where I work, so you must finish high school and do something with yourself.
And Jamaica requires you to have subjects.
Yeah.
Remember, the doctor couldn't know there was a teacher, the police couldn't know there was a teacher, the prime minister couldn't know there was a teacher. No, we can't do without a teacher. They are one of the most important elements in our midst. And the greatest thing is that we know that the teachers are not getting respect. And you guys supposed to check them to get the respect more than any other person. Right? They are important like mommy. Same way like mommy. Same like when she coming, I have to talk to mommy properly. Same thing when I have to come to school. I need more. Right? Because they are the most important thing in our lives. I want to believe. We've gone through it, so we can tell you. Please, be ladies and gentlemen. Respect teachers. In our time, we have teacher like she. She say she don't like. She say have a fact, and we say she don't like you know. We used to have the same thing. We used to have a teacher like Miss Garden speak Spanish. We used to have Miss Rio. We used to have quite a couple of teachers. And then they were from St. Thomas a lot of them. And we feel like we didn't like them because it's serious, it's strict because so that we never understand say it's a love what they have when they want us to become better than them. All down the years so when you graduate and becomes better than that lady and better than the other teacher. Only if you listen to them and respect them and take care of them off the alpha. I remember the Prime Minister couldn't be what he be today without those persons. Right? So it's one of the most important elements in our life.
Like she was saying that it's when she comes to go abroad, she realized that people live outside. I live in Canada. What do you think it's like to live in a temperature that is 40 degrees below zero? Minus 40.
Tell them like 5 deep freeze.
Like
extra cold.
Like you see the respect because I cannot tolerate the heat anymore because I live in such cold temperature. But in Canada, if you finish high school and you don't have any job, consider yourself homeless. Because if I cannot pay my rent after
3 months, I'm on the street. So you have to make sure you position yourself. So Jamaica hard. No Jamaica hard. Get the phone calls. You still know for talk about. Let me know here. One, this one. But
leave your guns and go to Canada.
you're dead. If you can't breathe in Canada, you don't know where to go.
Then done. The easiest way to Jamaica. Done. More and go.
If you go brother, you don't. Forget it.
1,000 plus a 50 US, you can do the math. 150, I can give everybody a lunch. I cook food from the canteen. No, let us make a deal. Right, Abraham? $600 you pass my test. Right? Right? Do we have a deal? Do we have a deal? Do we have a deal? Yes, we do. All right. So lunch is at me on Thursday.
You may think that this school is a rubbish school, but it's not. When I came here, we made use of what we had. We made use of the resources that we had at our hand, and we made ourselves better into becoming what we are today. 45 years ago, who would have thought that today we would be here standing with you, telling you what life was like then and what life can be for you in the future? I'm looking at bright people today. In front of me are a set of bright young ladies that I know that one day you will be standing where I am standing now. Did you want to say something?
No, miss. Actually, you're not bright.
Huh? You're not bright?
No, you're not bright, miss.
You're not bright? Of course you're bright. Yes, man, you're bright, man. And listen to me, even if you think, I've known people who think that they were not bright, and when you look at them, what they become at the end of it is more than they had anticipated. So listen to me, don't let anybody put you down. Don't let anybody tell you that you are not what you think you are. Yes? So as I was saying that, when I was a child back in the days, I was the head girl, as was stated. I don't know if you... Yes, I was the head girl, and I remember sitting down in front of my classmates, talking to them about life back in the days, because on a Friday, many times teachers would not be in school. Many teachers would be absent on that day. They would find time to go to do workshops and something else. And I remember sitting down, my friends in my class would take a chair and said, Paulette, come and tell me some stories. And I would sit down with them and I would talk to them about life, and I would talk to them. And one day, I saw a girl in the midst of us crying. She was crying, and I was talking something about something that was really touching. And she was crying in the midst, and she came to me, and I said, why are you crying? And she said, oh, you're talking about me. But I said, I don't know. What are you talking about? Because she thought that I knew for a secret what was happening in the background. Right? But I didn't know. But however, she was going through something that was really devastating. She was pregnant at the time, and I didn't know. And she confided in me that was so afterwards. Anyway, after I left this institution, this Yallahs High School, it was Yallahs Secondary at the time, we graduated in 81, and I decided I wanted to be a teacher. So I went to the Micro Teachers College, where I became trained as a teacher, and I came back to this school and became a teacher here for 3 years. I taught in this institution. So what I'm talking about, I've experienced it as a student and as a teacher. I've worked with some of the teachers here, even Miss, your acting ed now, I was working with her at the time. Miss Morgan, you don't know those people. They've been gone a long time now. But yes, I was here as a teacher and as a student. So listen to me. Greatness was not achieved overnight. I had to work for what I wanted in life. I remember, I'll tell you a story. When I decided to go to Micro Teachers College, my parents were poor. They did not have it. They did not have money. But I want to challenge you today that what I did, you can do it too, or you can do better than me. I bought a goat from my father, Mr. Cleston Lane, Mr. Jerk Pork Lane, who used to sell jerk pork at Yallahs. He didn't have much money. I bought a goat from my dad, my same dad. I gave him, I think I bought it for $80 at the time. And I bought the goat with the intention to send me to college. How is that? How is a goat going to send you to college? Can you imagine that? How is a goat going to send you to college? What do you think I did with the goat? What do you... Huh? I can't hear you. I couldn't sell the goat just like that. What do you think I did with the goat? Yeah, $80 for one goat. Yes, yeah. What do you think I did with the goat? I didn't butcher it yet. That wouldn't have any use to me. Huh? Trade it. I didn't trade the goat. What do you think I did with the goat? Yes? Yes, sir. That's basically, so that's saying because it is. I breed it. I breed the goat. Yes? I let the goat have kids. And every time that a goat, every time I come up for a Christmas holiday, a goat kid was ready for me to sell. And I sell it to the butchers and I got the money. And I remember usually I would collect, like, because the goats were not really big when I was selling them. They were like for $50. So each time I get a kid, I would sell it for $50. And that $50 I used to buy all my things that I need for 3 months, because I'm going to Teachers College. I'm going to Michael to spend 3 months before I come back, because I can't come every week. Because my parents don't have it. My parents don't have money to give me if I come every week from college. So I have to stay down at the hostel for 3 months before I come back. When it's holiday time, I come back. And when I come back, that $50 buy my perfume, my roll-on. That time we used to use roll-on. I couldn't buy perfume. It buy my sanitary pads. Enough, I buy enough to serve me 3 packs. Me couldn't afford more than 3 packs. I'm telling you as it is. And it bought my, that $50 bought my shampoo, my conditioner, my lotion, my roll-on, and my pads for 3 months. And I went into college and I stayed there for the 3 months and I come home. 1 week, I decided that I was missing my parents and missing my siblings a lot. So I thought that, let me go home and see them. Come girls, come on here. So when I came home, the first thing they said to me, why you come home? It's not holidays yet. Why did you come home? I come home because I'm missing them. I said, we don't have any money to give you to go back. And they scrimp and scrape and find $10 and give me to go back to college. Yes, but my sister, she's here with me today. She's not in the room now, but she's here with me. She was always my follower. I'm 11 years older than her. And she would follow me everywhere I go. So she would come to look for me at college whenever I was there. When she came on the weekend, she would come and stay with me, and I would dress her up in my clothes and take her to the little functions that they were having, because I wanted her to have a good time. We didn't know what it was to have a good time. Listen to me, the first time I went to college is the first time I had a bath in a shower in a bathroom. Listen to me, man. I'm telling you what it is. So I'm challenging you today because I want you to hear these stories, because don't care how bad your situation is, you can get there. You can get there. This is building. We are building bridges today. Okay, so when I finished, after the 3 years of getting a kid every time and using it to buy and I had a little saving too, because I was working. When I left school, I went to do a heart program. The heart program, I was among the first set of heart trainees that came about. Heart. You know of heart? So I went into heart and I was working like $50 a week. I was getting $50 a week for my pay. So I saved that to help me to go to college. And I remember when I finished with the goat now, I'm finishing with the goat story. When I finished that year at Michael, I saw my sister came down one weekend with some money in her hand. A lot of money. She pulled out $250. Enough money. $250. And she took out the money and she said, I said, where you get so much money from? Where you going with all this money? She said, Papa, sell your goat. I said, why Papa sell my goat? He said, you're graduating now, so you don't need goat anymore. You're going to work. So I used that money, that $250 I got, I used it to buy my graduation dress, my shoes, my bag, my hairstyle, and everything. And I went to graduate. I was looking proud in my graduation at Michael. And I was not looking less than anybody else. Listen to me. I go to Michael with one sheet on my bed for the 3 years that I was there. One sheet on my bed. And then somebody gave it to me. I'm challenging you today because I know that some of us are coming from low beginnings like myself. But that does not define your future. A girl from Yallahs can become something in life. I went to college and I taught in this country for 14 years, including the 3 years at the school. And after that, I migrated to the United Kingdom, where I've spent 25 years now. When I'm there, I'm comfortable, I'm happy. But I have to come back to my own and see what I can do to help my own. So listen to me. Rome was not built in a day. Nothing you achieve in life comes easy. There is no easy thing about this. I had to go to college and I had to work on my assignment. I didn't have internet to help me. I didn't have AI to help me. I had to go to research every Saturday in the library, research for my assignments. And my assignments were on time because I don't like lateness. And I did it all from humble beginnings. And I'm challenging you today that you can do it. Whatever the state in life you are, you can do it. Okay? So then, I would like to find out from this set of young people. Tell me, I can't go to everybody, but tell me if you think you have something pressing that you'd like to be when you grow older. Tell me about it, please. What would you like to be when you grow older? So what? Soldier. Put your hand up if you want to be a soldier in this group. Wow, a lot of soldiers coming from this group. Okay, put your hand up if you want to be a policeman or a policewoman. Policewoman? That was my first choice. And then I went, and at the time I wasn't, somehow I didn't gravitate, I did not get through for the police force. And so I turned for teaching. Yeah? Who else wants to be something else that we haven't called? Who else wants to be something else? Yes? Oh, wow, that's beautiful. That's lovely. You will go for that really well. Yes, that will be good. She wants to be a flight attendant. That will do well. You will do well in that. Yes? So what are you doing towards towards your goals? You need something for a job. That you need for a job. Yes, yes. And as I said, that the heart program is a good way to start. You can start that, or if there is any other programs, I don't know what, I'm not familiar with any other programs that are there for the young people these days. What are there in this country for young people to start with? Is it just the art program? What about youth service?
College.
Yes, and some of you can just get your subjects and go straight to college. Go to UTech, go to... Look, a student is available. Put your hand up if you want to be a teacher like me. That's why I'm going to give the teacher so much trouble. Okay, don't be like that. Anyway, if you don't have it, as I said to you that I didn't have the money from the outset to go to teachers college. But my mother called, I have older siblings, luckily. My mother called my brother and said, look, your little sister wants to go to teachers college, you know. You can't help her. So we have to solicit the help of our relatives sometimes, yeah? And we are here today to see what we can do to help you to start that career that you want. She came to my brother and he said to her, Mama, I have to help her, you know, because it's the first little one that pushed out to do something in life. So he gave me the half of the money that was due for my college university course. And that was my college course. And that helped me a lot. It pushed me a far away because that money that I got I went into it, it was placed in the bookshop and I used it every week to help me through my college career. Yes?
But if you find out, it wears your pants down with problem. Right? So it's a prison thing. You are not in prison, you are in school or in the outer world. Unless you want to go to prison to wear your pants out. And the logic behind, because prisoners used to use the belt and hang themselves, so they never used to wear it. So be educated, be wiser, work on the attitude of the thing, and don't let peer pressure worry you, because you still can wear your pants up and have a friend. You understand? So, dialogue is the best cause of this thing. And you work on it, and your heart will be fine.
You have 5 minutes. You have 3 minutes, Conrad. 3 minutes. 3 minutes, Conrad.
Gentlemen, good afternoon. Oh, you know, now I check. Nobody thinks that they meant that. On an answer. No, probably. Alright. Who is bored? Anybody bored?
Yeah, man, just be natural, man. Put up on hand, man. You're bored, yeah?
Alright, when more you listen, be good. Yeah? Because we are here to make you not bored later on. We are here to elevate you. Right? Which we never have this happen. Nobody never comes to come back to us. And them guys fly from way all over the world to come here for this occasion. And also to create some better environment around the school for them. Right? So we don't want them bored here. No, our desire is just telling about the funds down yourself. That's not a man thing. And you hear me address gentlemen. We're a man business we are doing. We're not doing a girl business, not a boy business. Right? Because we're a man. Right? We want to respect and appreciate that. So we could change something. Like a boy want to say, a boy ever talk, oh, you know, swag, you know this and that. Swag, prison thing, not inside stupid. Right? So nobody follow them things. See me here? Me a swagger. Me a swagger. Yes.
Good.
Yeah,
You don't cheat your way.
You know, fit me good.
He said no, man. He said no, man.
Wait for the question.
Lord.
We are saying man, have a free me.
I'm doing that, you know.
Man, have a free me.
You make them know, say, the pants hold them waist and give them the firm waistline.
Yeah.
The pants don't give your leg or your thigh,
man,
you give the firmness.
Oh, no,
you understand? Or your waist.
Fix up on the clothes and be man. I make them boy free with them. See it? Yeah, tell them that. Boy out there with that free. All of the naked, they don't want to spray on them. Don't change that. Don't change that. I feel man thing right here. So, the next thing again, we know a couple of in here, so on the way.
Also, they all Conrad, they say no one in here smokes, man. They just say nobody in here smokes.
Well, I feel good. And I'm sorry, I very apologize. I must apologize if it is so gentlemen. I apologize for saying that. Because I know that is the commonest thing. And all the youths them know and indulge in it because it's going to feel irate. But when I'm afraid to say feel irate in the moment. But it's a damage of your forever. And that's what the weed about. It's a damage. So, you know, it's something was sweet, a nice glass of something sweet and nice, but in a wood, later on you have diabetes. So, same way the weed, I work up in yourself. That's it. Them say better smoke more than cigarette, and some people run away with that. The cigarette damage them in yourself, the lungs. The weed work up yourself. Right? So, you see, we don't want to damage. So, the weed make me and you know, I find out two boys we used to follow, when we used to follow go, then over there to go on weed. When me at that school. I'm doing 4 to 5 years. I come out of the company, and I'm still friends, but I follow them. And them follow me now come out time, which we never did for a long time. And I realize that they come to class, they are not Conrad anymore. I when they say all the girls with all the pretty chair, so that chair pretty. And then they will sit down and 5 hours in the year. Right? And every girl have to get up and give her, she don't want to get up and disturb the class. Humbling, honorable to the teacher. He said, teacher, make sure you give me chair now. So teacher just see with me. I don't think disrespect is what I pass to them. I just tell them, say, give him a chair, a female chair. I really don't want all about that school. And teach the best chair them and carry from our class. So, we never disrespect our teachers, none at all. The weed nearly cause it, you don't control yourself. Some of them want to touch the weed. Right? So please, break down. I employ a lot of people. And I can pick out all the weed man them. They're not a brain, no memory, no this, no that. You take away from you. You don't make you feel good for the moment. We have challenges right now with weed smokers. I'll tell you something, they employ about 60 people, and any man with day in the flat now about weed, you must be hiding far about weed, anti-weed. Because we know the effect of it. And I was proud to say, man, my son is a weed man, me and man a friend. When I hit me now, you can't call me right now, daddy. You can't call me right now and say, Ken, go so and so. Right now. But me and man a friend. Until you got it. You're going to get where you get down where you want. Right? So now I want to try that thing. Don't leave it alone, please. Next thing again, one moment. Next thing again, the teachers. We have seen and heard, whereas someone would think we are Superman over the teachers. And I want you guys to listen to this. There's nobody important in our life aside from our mother than a teacher or the teachers. But believe this when I say, I'm not telling you anything on here I say, see it and live gospel. The most important person in our life right now, aside from mommy, right, is the teacher. I'm going to show you how teachers still up in the group with mommy. Some mother can teach. Teach to a limit. A gentleman male can teach them to fly the plane later on. Women could do that. But is a teacher have to teach them? Right? So you see how teachers are important. I don't want to not disrespect the teacher. Please. Please. May I beg you? If a teacher disrespect...
No teacher can disrespect.
No, teacher doesn't. Yeah, teacher doesn't. Teacher doesn't. I've heard about the time the teachers doesn't. Listen about all the people in that area. Yeah, in that. But report that teacher. Report that.
Listen, as my colleague, when he came up here, he called you gentlemen. Is that true? Did you guys respond to him? Yeah, acknowledge that. Good. Now, so you got gentlemen and you got women, two opposite sex. That's two. Yeah? I came up here and I spoke about respect. So, I also now want to add respect to how we treat the opposite sex. Women, girls. How do we treat them? We need to show them some respect. Yeah?
No, hold on. Come here, Carl. Come to the project class. I want you to explain to Mr. Howard how you treat. Come to the front of the class now. Face the class. And I want you to explain to all of us how a female is supposed to be treated. Go ahead, sir.
Talk that can give you talk. We treat your woman with respect, love.
No, you're a woman.
A woman.
She's not only a woman, brother.
The few them like say them are some dog. Every show them say you care about something.
Exactly.
And in showing them the care, what are some of the things that you do to show that care?
Alright, that's it. If they need to cook something, be at it, pull out the food. Make sure I reach you.
Yes.
If they don't have fear for that, and you can get
And you can assist, yes.
Assist.
You can do what you can do.
And what if legend say you're soft boy?
Yeah.
Woman to get licked, woman to get boxed down. Where you go?
Ignore him.
Ignore him, yes.
No, you're not going to ignore him. You're going to make him understand. You're going to tell him.
Well, you tell me how you would have respond to legend.
Yeah. Legend, yes, man. Yeah. The treat one with respect.
And guys, this is not a joke, but I'm glad how we are approaching the subject. Yeah, use humor because it is not a serious, it's not a joke thing. First of all, your mom, your mother, highly respect, enough respect. You understand? Please, no back chat, madam, because she not give you chicken today. She only have corned beef. You tell her, I say you don't want that. All them things there. No. We don't deal with anything there because enough sacrifice, enough of the bun she eat.
Make it the good
It will
part.
make you eat the good part.
That's the upper.
See, enough of the gravy she takes to make you have the chicken.
You can't just see.
See? So please, start with your home, start with your mother. And then the girl there, we notice that them have cameras on the restroom, the toilets. Yo, we need to do better than that. See, we need to take care of the girl there. When we are going to school, we fight to carry the girl back. Mr. Benedict, we walk by Yallahs Bay from school. We carry the girl back. We fight. Not physical fight, but we rush each other. Because we want to show the girl so much respect. You understand? We open doors to them and all that things. So please guys, please. For the next generation, and you are the next generation. Yeah?
Tap on the phone. One second. Tap on the phone. Come here, tap on. Come to the front of the class. Yes. Come on. Come to the front of the class. Come to the front of the class.
Yeah, listen now.
Come.
Stand up, you.
Leave it back and come. Leave it back and come. Come to the front of the class.
Stand up, me hear you.
Yeah, from you.
Stand up and me hear you now.
No afraid. We need to hear your opinion, bro.
Yeah. Don't talk, you know. Come on, we are reason.
Who's the person? Jaquan?
Oh, the man.
Jaquan? Stand up, Jaquan.
Yeah.
Yes?
Yeah, what's your opinion, man?
Yeah, what? The fear? Okay. Alright, well, maybe we can do something else. It's not carrying back is just one way of showing respect and love. Yeah? But we need to have that conversation. Alright, so what is your point? Eh?
What's your name, sir?
Eh?
What's your name? State your name.
Come
on, what? Norman? Where you from? Artist.
Yeah.
Alright, so tell us how you treat the opposite sex. How you treat the females? How you treat them? You're a bright boy, you're a smart boy.
Yeah.
How you treat them?
Make we have an idea.
Yeah. Love and respect.
And anything else?
Yeah. So, don't worry.
Anything else?
Alright, so you see your job today is to tell, what's your name? Thomas? What's your name?
Legend.
Your job today is to tell them about love and respect to women and to girls. And that's how we spread the word. That's how we spread it, bro. Each one help one. Come on, let's get this. Stop. Listen, we always cool. We all know the terms. The batteries and all of them things there. Yeah, no, relax, We've been there. Yeah, we've been there. It's not about that. I've been looking cool. Oh, no. That's not how it is. No.
What's the new term? Trade. Yeah?
Be skin.
Trade, we're not trade.
What is it?
Be skin.
Eat skin, I run out trade.
Yeah.
Run out trade.
No, I don't know. I'm
So,
what does it mean? Beef what?
Beef skin.
beef skin.
Oh, beef skin.
Yeah.
Run out trade.
So, yo, these are the things that we need to talk about as young men in society. It's not a joke. It's not a joke. And you got a sister. You got a sister. You got a sister. We all got sisters. Most of us got sisters. How would you feel? How would you feel if you hear that? Or someone come and talk around the corner about your sister like that?
You're saying drive train, brother?
No, so let's dedicate, let's talk to our friends. Tell them no. No, don't do that. You know what I mean? Let's deal with it like that. Please. Yeah? That's all. Eh? So like a real thing. Yeah man, a real talk. So please, let's deal with it, yeah? Alright, like you see. Now,
Thank you. Give him a man.
any other question? Anything you guys want to raise?
Any question from anybody? On the group?
About the school, about life, about anything. We got police, we got doctor, we got all kind of people can answer questions if you need. Any specific? You good?
Yeah, but
alright.
we still need to address something important, you know. Is that the destruction of the school, you know. A lot of things that being implemented in the school, things that we modify and put in place. Everybody take a part to destroy, but at the end of the day, guess what happens? Your children will still need a school. They attend. So if all of we take a piece of the school, alright, look, this is only probably about 34 away out of the back. And we have about 100 and half. So if everybody did take a piece of the school, from 7th to 11th grade, tell me what your people come and say. Not even skeleton. That would have taken up all the dirt. And the people that were head away would have done the same. So we wouldn't see it. Right? So it's important that your people know, regardless of what you want to do, because guess what? And I disrespect them, and I disrespect nobody. But guess what? The dumbest one in the group, all of the other ones follow him. You believe it? And if I lie, I tell everybody would up them and say you're a liar. And I accept it. The dumbest one in the group. Right? Him but always influence the people who walk up and down, no go to school. You know what we used to do when we in 11th grade? Eh? When our option class come, you see all of them bench and table, see them? They tell them, we walk and pick them up. School have to buy gas every week. We well up everyone. Send them off and pay them so that every classroom have a good share. Right? We used to raise the option class just to do that. We see who going to get enough chance to well for that day. Right now, when option class, you have to respect me understand. Everybody isolate themselves. That is the reason why you make the big blunder, because that is where you start your trade from in the school. So when you go up the next 10 or 15 years, your trade can benefit you and benefit your family. A lot of we never work in a corporate world, you know. You believe it? But we still benefit off of the knowledge of where we grasp at in school. You understand? When ministry can call me and say, I have a job for $1.5 million. And remember, that was like 20 odd years ago. So I stopped working for ministry education about 18 or 19 years ago. I work for UDC, right? But at the same time, when my trade can grasp at that figure of money, you understand? Not saying that all of it benefit me. But when I get that money, I can't talk about it no time. You believe it? And it's because of a trade. So all of you people know, when you get holiday, one time when holiday come in, I have to show back you from the workshop. You see now? No queue me beg you say come look. For a weekend and get a stipend so that Monday morning you can have it for gas. Nobody now looking at that direction. Every man wants to be a chopper. Them time when we see chopper is a bicycle while 3 months on the one chopper. So enough time it dead before it reaches the sea. You understand? Now every man has sit down in a yard and chopping on it. That is irrelevant to the benefit on upliftment. Because anytime they catch a chopper, what them do?
Then carry that camp up of Armand Barracks and then GP. And when they're done with it at GP, the chopper still go America but done with something else. Am I lying? You people supposed to know. Enough time man and family embarrassed because of easy living. If you ever go Newland Hill, don't take shortcut or the right way. So if it take you 3 hours to reach there, you go there straight. But if it take you quarter minute to reach there, guess what? You're going full of injury. Because probably the park where you go is not as good as the straight way. So at the end of the day, rather than want to live till you have to wait, not found dead when you're not 18, 19. I want to don't know what the benefit of society. You understand? So try and keep them straight and narrow way, brother. You understand? Make one people proud. They have obligation, you know? Believe it. And I will tell you, the first obligation is you have to make yourself proud. You have to make your home proud. You have to make your school proud. And corporate Jamaica, the society, feel proud of you. You believe it? Not until when you do that, you don't prove nothing to yourself in life. So you need to do that.
I'm saying, if students fail because of maybe 1 year, mathematics, right? And we could found that these critical areas could be addressed. Focus on these areas so that they still can go. Because for me, I was very extremely easy with mathematics. And that is something that really things that we can do. So if a focus can be placed in that area, it will make a difference.
So guys, what Mr. Miller is saying, let me reiterate, let me say it in a different way. If you know, say you come to school and you have a weak area, a weak subject, don't sit there and bite the fingernails. 7th grade, 8th grade, 9th grade, 10th grade, 11th grade come, and you end up with worse than when you came. If you know you have an area where we say something, Mr. Walters here, I'm sure he's not going to say, why move from me. He's going to help you, even if it's not his area of expertise. He can show you some techniques to assist you. So it also, the onus is also upon you to actually come forward. Yeah. I'm saying. So, please, be upfront. Speak your mind. But even sitting down and listening to us. Okay? Because we know sometimes I want to say, I'm going to chat about. I will time sit down but at least you sat down and you listen. So Mr. Walters, thank you again for having us. Guys, thank you for listening to us. Alright? And I hope whatever we were saying, you found something useful from it. Okay? Alright? Thank you.
Meet away. And I must say that none of the teachers complain. They all hope and receive this. And to a greater extent, it's true. So we just want our leader, Mr. Powell, just to reflect a bit on some of the things that we have observed and we have done, and anything else that we
I thought, what can I get this school? But I couldn't take what I wanted. So I thought, let me just get something as a gift, as a memento. It's a tea, a packet of tea, to be shared with you and your staff. Hope you'll enjoy it. It says Royal, she's no longer alive, but it's from the same brand, okay? So, thank you. Yes, they call it matches. Yes, that's it.
Yeah. Stand up a minute, brother. Yeah, you go up and go talk to the principal, brother.
All right. One of our members appears that woman there.
No, run that side. Be done.
So she asked us to. She's the one who initiated the lunch and asked him to take care of it. And she will assist. And also, she wants to pledge some funds. Yeah. Yes, so she's interested in donating some funds. She spoke with an word.
Yes, we had that.
So what happened now? Everything she called.
That's so reliable.
Anyway, she want me come now and do evaluation on the, because maybe you were telling her about wall funds.
Right.
Alright, so let me explain it to you. You have industrial funds of all stuff. Now the wall funds that she heard about and that I've seen around, them are 1 year fund and 6 months.
That's true.
So the industrial funds maybe not as wind power.
The last thing.
Right. But them won't go like this to that same way. Which this one here now will take care of the whole.
Yeah, the serial fund would be a better option.
No, I sell all the funds. So I sent her the funds, the pictures and everything. So the cheapest industrial wall fund is like about 25,000.
Yes.
And that's a whole thing.
As well, we have asked friends. Ted will tell you he knows about it. I've asked his brother. I didn't even know that Ted was a past student. Listen. But then, so we've been asking persons to donate towards it, the classroom, because with the little 1 hour you were in there for, you notice how much it is. And someone else started, so it's going to be helping.
Yeah, but the funds will work with because they
those is what we could afford, but ideally what we really need is what Colin has spoken about. So where we can get support in that area, we embrace it wholeheartedly. And we would want to say thank you so much.
On observation now, we notice that all the male colleagues, sure the female, all the man there are them pants in place. You can't mind all of them pants down here. I understand the ministry and them classes and them, you can't send home flagging out of school, I agree with that. But something I've done about it. Because once one starts, 5 more.
We have been trying. And it's as soon as you talk to them and in front of you, they do like that. If you go around the corner and watch them, they pull like
Drive right on back.
You see one. Him have on. You have to put some blood in your eye. Then you can do it. And tell them that this cannot work.
Yes.
Right? And what would solve the problem? What would help solve the problem? If the ministry looking at the serious and all your colleagues and others, tell them and make them because everybody come together. Like today all of us are here and we have a successful day, we're sure we make some impacts, we're sure we have 10 churches.